It's
All
now
right,
live.
we are live. So, hello, every pony. I'm new at this, but woo! Welcome to Google Hangouts. Here I am with some of my friends. We've got Postscript,
Howdy.
Puzzle Brony,
Hello?
Redcord,
Hello.
Onaromancer.
Geodive.
Oh, sure, be all complicated. The Ponyville Critic,
Hello.
and Unova.
Greetings and signing in.
All right. What we are doing here is earlier today, like 10 hours ago, the Sailor Moon, the recent reboot of the Sailor Moon franchise aired, and I have interested these people. Some of them are old fans, some of them don't know anything about the anime, and they are interested in watching it. So we are going to have a raw reaction to the new Sailor Moon series, the first episode. So here we go. My apologies for that. There you go.
No seeking, sweetie, you traitor.
Well, somehow it just jumped to later in the video. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, we didn't miss much.
Yeah, I didn't click anything.
I don't think we missed anything.
There's
No.
stars.
Meanwhile,
No,
in a
we
galaxy
didn't-
far, far away.
We didn't miss anything. When I first pressed play, it like started 3 minutes into the video for some reason. So my seeking was going backwards.
So, are we supposed to push talk or something in order for our voice to be heard?
No,
No,
I
we
can
can
hear
hear
you fine.
now.
No. Oh god, this is the longest intro ever.
Can you guys hear the music at all?
Yes,
Kind
I
of.
I
can
don't
hear.
hear. I can't see anything. My
Huh.
screen is black.
All right. Is it better? Am I?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Okay.
Click on the YouTube thing in the corner.
Yeah, the volume.
Yeah, there's a little volume thing. It should help you out.
Luna!
Okay,
We'll
I
get
didn't
to
hear
Luna
it.
in a second.
I didn't hear the music quite clearly. I thought it sounded like Titanic for a moment.
No.
My screen is black. I'm gonna have to be right back.
It's Leonardo DiCaprio dies and the woman turns into Sailor Moon.
That would be highly.
Make sure Ino knows about the app when he comes back. I don't think he had it activated.
Yeah, he did. I think he did. All better now, I know.
And then sex happened.
And they live.
You ruined
happily
it.
Ever after.
I see it.
All right, awesome.
Yay.
Yes.
What the fuck is the point of wearing that many bows in your hair?
For curls.
While you sleep?
Oh, ow, ow.
Yes.
Ow. Yeah. No.
Ow, I've done
up
that
in the
before.
stairs.
That hurts.
Show more concern, lady.
She's moderately concerned, but her daughter does that all the time.
Apparently.
It's a different shade of purple. It's weird.
Mhm.
Already some complaints.
Sorry. It's new and different. I'm not sure I like different.
Oh, we
Sailor
learned about
V?
Sailor V already.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Actually, the manga opens up with that shot. It opens up with a shot of Sailor V. Like, wow, what a nice, inspirational woman. However, for the woman in this house,
I want to support you.
it's
Oh, so they're not going with
Oh
the
god, let's,
No, it's not
let's look at these
original.
lyrics.
they're not going with the
already
traditional
Bloody Hudson Farm.
lyrical
Yeah.
romance.
夢の中なら言える Freaking yeah.
Does anybody actually know this song yet?
No,
This
I've never
song?
seen
No.
this song. This is new.
I'm sure it's like a recent pop song. That's usually how anime openings work, that there's some pop song and they use it to promote it. However, this does seem to be talking about Sailor Moon-y things.
This could actually be like Moonlight Densetsu. Wasn't that actually written for
No.
Sailor Moon?
Moonlight Densetsu sounds entirely different.
Well, that's what I want to talk about. Like, the original Moonlight Densetsu, wasn't it originally written 20 years ago for the original series?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then
Exactly,
this-
so it wasn't just
yeah,
a brand new
oh,
pop
you
song.
mean you're saying that it was written? Yeah, it's possible.
Like, this was most likely just written for this series. It's not just a pop song that somebody wrote that they said, hey, can we use your song for our intro?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this was written for it.
Oh,
because
yeah,
they
I
just
guess
said
so.
Sailor Moon in it.
Since it says Sailor Moon in it, I
Hey,
think
guys.
they would.
Hey guys, out of all of them, besides Sailor Moon, which was your favorite?
Mercury.
No.
I like Sailor Mini Moon, but if
I
you're
think
talking about the
mine was
main
Jupiter.
Jupiter, yeah.
I don't know, the
Act
green
1,
one.
Usagi, Sailor Moon.
I think based off of the intro, I think the blue one looks the best for me.
My biggest question is, how the fuck is she
That's
able to run with
Mercury.
those kind of heels?
Oh, they're not that tall.
Huh, a little
Don't question it.
clumsy.
It's anime.
Ooh!
It's anime. Only explanation it needs, I guess.
And her face is broken. Oh, no, it's not.
You stepped on a cat, you careless. Ugh.
This is a totally different meaning than what they show in the original anime.
Yeah,
I think it works
it
better.
is more what happens in the manga. In fact, in the manga, there's like a shoe print on Luna's back. Jesus, woman.
Oh god, I knew that was coming.
What the fuck is the point of kissing a cat?
'Cause
It
it's
was mouth to
cute.
mouth to
Cute.
resuscitate it.
I don't know, but I think that might be significant. That cat's just like, what the
What the
It's
hell?
just like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
sorry about that.
It's okay. I will forgive you.
God, human transmutation. Never mind.
It's not human transmutation.
Yeah,
It's alchemy.
human would be an exaggeration.
You didn't use any circles.
I smell an Eric.
Huh.
So does anybody know if they actually do that in Japan?
Well,
As far as I can tell, or at least they used to. Back when I watched anime, that was a pretty common trope that, like, you'd stand outside as kind of like an alternative to being sent to the principal's office.
Oh, yeah, every girl wishes they were a princess.
Yeah, you and every other woman in Disney.
Shush!
Except this is
Leave your
Japan.
stereotypes at the door.
Well, it's not.
Holy shit, she's
Yeah,
blonde. What the hell?
Yeah,
So she's just a very, very light brunette.
Still, it's wrong. I don't know why. It's just wrong.
It's because
Okay, it's
we're,
funny.
I hate
because
you.
we're using her
It's funny,
darker hair.
I hate Japanese.
She's
Okay, no.
the English teacher, and yet this whole thing is in Japanese.
Oh, if you listen
No,
really hard, you're gonna hear English or
Yes.
Because she does. She teaches them English, like
Oh,
actually
check.
the language. Not like she's not teaching them literature. She's teaching them how to speak English.
He didn't
How can
prepare
I
it, yet he made a 95.
Oh. Yeah, never mind. That's,
I feel really, really bad because I was
No
usually
classes
like him
like
in
that.
school.
Umino doesn't look as bad as before.
Yeah, but he looks skinnier. I don't know why. Looks like a scrawny little runt.
All of them are supposed to be scrawny.
Before
He
he
looks-
looked kind of chubby.
He looks
It's the art style.
tolerable this time. Except for the glasses, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
a
He looks
famous
younger in
ex-
the latest version.
A famous example
Yeah.
of tell, don't show.
They
especially
are doing both.
Uh,
Oh, come on! Sailor Moon's supposed to be a big Sailor V fan.
I have no
That's
idea.
the boyish haircut I've ever seen on a girl in an anime.
Really? You need to watch more.
You need to watch more.
Considering the animes I usually watch, that is a very boyish haircut. Recipe!
Oh, what's going on now? Oh, it's a sale!
Please.
Oh god.
Please tell me this is actually her mom.
Yes, that's
I can do
Nara's
no such
mom.
thing.
Okay. I was gonna be pissed if they changed that.
Oh god,
Oh
she's
no, yeah, it's
villain.
her.
Oh god,
Her
she's
mother.
It actually
villain.
turns out to be a big deal in the first episode of the original series.
Yeah, it's a big deal here.
This whole scene.
Yeah, your
well,
mom
roughly.
is a villain.
Shut up!
Spoilers, Red. God.
God, man.
Young energy?
See,
What
if you
the
just
hell's
waited
that?
5 seconds.
No, if you looked at the beginning at the form, the model, and she's wearing the same outfit as she did in the beginning.
Seems a little bit too convenient to me. A randomly designed enemy bad guy that looks exactly like somebody's mom. Ow!
Bumphead. What?
Bumphead?
Supposed to be meat buns. What happened?
Meatball head!
Oh, there we go. There we
Yeah.
go.
At least they're saying it right.
What the hell?
Hi.
What the hell?
Have you?
What?
They've never done this in any version of. What the hell? They've never done this in any interpretation of this manga before. Their first encounter has always been played as the only impression left on Usagi is like, he may be attractive, but he's a douche.
Oh.
Doki Doki, what the?
There we go.
And there's the attitude!
Confused. What the hell was that? I don't know if I love it or hate it.
It was kind of cliche for anime, though, but I think that's kind of a part of it.
I mean, it was cute, but oh god, it was cheesy.
Probably the only male character in the entire show, and he's most likely a villain.
What are you talking about, Darren? Or Tuxedo Common?
We'll get there.
Tuxedo coming. Now, was he blondish in the other anime too?
Yes.
What? Yeah, this is roughly the hair color he had before.
Mhm.
So he's not the only male character.
Don't focus too much on this kid. She has a crush on him for a while, and then he vanishes into the background.
Oh.
Yeah, it kind of bugged me in the first series.
Kind of like her
Luna
friends.
is still
You know those
adorable.
friends she was having lunch with? Don't get attached to them either.
Oh, the cute,
We'll
adorable
let you know
cat
if you
eyes.
should get attached to somebody. We'll probably geek out about them.
The cat
Yeah.
is staring into her soul.
Yeah.
Why does that not freak her out?
She's blonde, take a guess.
Ah!
Hey, I shall hear no insults about her hair color as a product of what's inside of her head.
Doesn't appear to be much.
What?
What?
It's not an animal?
What?
She really does get
What
kicked
the
out.
hell? He's
Why is he
blonde?
blonde?
Why is he blonde?
Wait, she's getting kicked out of the
This
house?
is Japan. There's
Yeah,
way too
this
many
Japan,
blonde
she just
people.
got kicked out for having a low score.
Oh. Well, let's see what that
Ow!
Okay, if she didn't get kicked
Watch your
out,
ankle twist on
that
that.
wouldn't have been funny.
Be patient, be patient.
Patiently
I will
shun
not
your
belong
daughter,
again.
your 14-year-old daughter out into the cold night.
You mean he's not just randomly here?
No? Tuxedo Mask is my role model.
And
He's awesome.
you're dead.
They have
Now,
pure
now, this
energies.
is Sailor Moon. The only
Sure.
people who die are Sailor
Sure.
Senshi.
What?
I can't think of a time when a civilian died, but the Sailor Scouts die
that's
all the frickin' time.
Sets down her books. Oh, so much homework. I need a break.
Godzilla!
Dinosaur!
Godzilla!
Sailor me!
An angel dinosaur.
What the hell? Oh.
It speaks!
Luna!
Uh-huh.
Hey, Jamie! Hi, Jamie!
What she
Where
doesn't.
the hell were you
get out of
keeping
her
that?
Sweetie, does that remind you of the trophy thing from Kingdom Hearts 2? The little spheres?
What?
Oh yeah.
I'm just curious as to where you pulled that out of.
In
I
the
don't know,
original, she like did a
In
flip
the
in
original
the air
series,
and
she
it
did a flip,
manifested.
and you got to see it appear. Here, it literally just shows you the brooch.
Yeah, here you go. Don't question it.
He's not listening.
I'm sure they really don't want to show her pulling that thing out of her ass.
Yeah.
Because she very obviously doesn't not have pockets.
Okay.
Oh, transformation
Here we
sequence.
go. Here we go, boys. Here's the piece de resistance.
Viva
The moment I was
la
most worried about my
Renaissance!
parents walking in on.
Oh god, that is so awesome.
Hurry up.
You know, the past 20 years, there's been a great increase in the capabilities of animation. This is real proof of it.
It's all CGI and stuff.
CGI?
Oh, they don't actually focus on her nudity for very long.
Yeah,
Well, duh.
finally.
They used to. She used to like spin around in circles for 3
Oh,
seconds.
yeah.
It's completely new.
Hey
This
Disney,
actually
if
shows
you're
the
watching
transformation
this,
of
this is
beautiful
something you
sequence.
should keep note of. And the villains have left.
Still
At least it
not
finally
wearing
shows
a
those
mask.
appearing.
Exactly how long does that transformation last?
30 seconds, apparently.
Yeah, in the manga, it takes an instant. But yeah, in the anime, it was always like, please hold for 30 seconds while I
Yeah,
put on my
used to it.
this
They're going to
miniskirt
use
to
it
fight
every
you.
episode.
Okay, has anybody else ever questioned those things on her, in her hair?
Nope.
Nope.
They're speakers.
Don't
They're
question it.
Oh god.
like, what the hell are those things?
Changelings.
Yoma.
Hair decoration.
Oh.
Changelings? Shit!
This is
She has a
reminding me
serious
a
case
lot
of
of
pink eye.
Inuyasha right now.
Did they have to make her run like that?
I know, right? Such a girly
That is
freaking
so
run.
lame.
Huh?
I am.
Oh, that's more accurate. Nice.
What?
In the manga, it is Luna pretty much gives her these words. It's a little more complicated than the original. Oshiokyo?
A whole lot more natural
We-
posing and movements, too.
Yes, absolutely. Shut up. Skinny kwashite oshiokyo. Do not question.
Energies, as in plural.
Oh, this is
Okay.
awesome.
How long are they waiting there? It's like, summon all the demons.
Zombies!
Well, they all got there fast.
Okay, am
Yeah,
I the
how
only one
they
that's
have
really
transported like
confused
that?
by this?
I mean, they gotta be all over the district at this point.
Oh,
Oh, I scraped my knee.
Oh, Sailor Moon, 'tis but a flesh wound.
That's not the thing. She honestly thinks she's dreaming at this point until she scratches her knee and it actually
Yeah.
hurts.
Love this music.
Come on, go for it.
hyper voice.
What the hell
Well,
is
it's
she doing?
less piercing than the other anime.
Downhill.
Stop crying! Yes, that's really going to
freaking
work.
annoying.
You didn't throw the rose? What?
Not in the manga, he doesn't.
Boomerang.
Okay.
Sorry. It looks like the original design.
I
Time
shall
for a
say-
destructo disc.
What?
You know, considering their waists are probably only about 12 inches around total, that's gotta hurt.
Ooh.
And her tiara is magically back on her forehead. Okay.
I couldn't find the legendary crystal, but I saw something interesting. What, you saw Sailor Moon's panties or what?
Yeah, I was gonna say that could be misinterpreted easily.
Tuxedo Mask. Really? What a creative name.
Yes.
Shido Kamen. Yes.
I still
wanna
don't
know how the hell
exactly
he
the
dreamed.
fly. Yeah, I don't know how he flies. I don't know.
He flies using pure
He
class.
doesn't fly, he just jumps good.
Really? That's falling with style.
Well, I thought that was obvious.
Ami-chan.
Already?
Yeah,
Awesome.
that's the next act in the manga
Ah,
is
sweet.
introducing her. I don't know if they're gonna go with that, but we'll see.
Yay.
Sailor Mercury is awesome. She is my second favorite Sailor Senshi.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't sure how closely it would follow the manga, because, you know,
Yeah.
manga seems to go very
lot
very
faster.
quickly compared to animes.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if they go through this, like, season 1 will be like 10 episodes long.
Really?
Pretty
Do you
much.
think it's
'Cause
possible they're going to do that then?
they might. I mean, if
They would actually
Ami-chan is
choose to get
introduced in the
to,
next
like,
episode, and then the following episode would be introducing Rei-chan, and then I think there's one more act before they get Sailor Jupiter, and then I can't quite remember.
So, are we just gonna listen to the ending credits?
Yes.
Of course! It's beautiful!
Ending credits are beautiful. Shush.
I love the new visuals.
It's not the old song, but whatever. I'll just live.
Oh.
And thank God it's not the English stuff.
No, God, yes.
I will never stop singing. No, please shut up. It's a beautiful song, but eventually you've got to shut up.
These are very literal lyrics for the visuals.
Yeah, usually it's really
Ooh,
As
that's a nice effect.
Digio, someone would say, this isn't a song, it's a to-do list.
Evil are going to come out.
I think somebody forgot something.
The moonlight is a message of love.
Don't miss the next episode. I shan't. It'll be in 2 weeks.
What?
Yay!
Should be in 2 weeks.
Why is it
Wow.
coming out in 3 weeks?
So. Yeah, it's something I saw that it's every first and third Saturday of the month. Don't know why. That's how it works.
That is a weird time schedule.
All
Oh,
right.
for animes, not really.
So, what now?
We talk about what we think. Let's start with Senshi-kun. What do you
Who?
think?
Who?
I know.
I know.
You
I
know.
know.
Sorry. Wow, boy, have I got a lot of stuff to talk about this. Whenever I was watching the trailer, I noticed that the animation style and the artwork was definitely trying to stick more to the manga, which we really got to see more of. Even the storylines trying to follow the manga, it seems like. But I don't know. It's just, this is absolutely gorgeous. I was a fan of the original series, and this is a beautiful rendition for the reboot. Both in the story writing for it, because they are so closely following the original story of Nakoto Kishi, but also by the design of the characters and design of the like how everything is going, the design of the events as they unfold. And yet it's still staying true to the anime style because of how they did the pacing. I'd be interested in seeing the original series and this reboot series episode side by side to see how well they actually line up.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What about you, Puzzle?
Well, I just barely watched the first episode again. I went back just because I was curious, and I gotta say I'm very impressed. The scene where they had the zombies come up, that was definitely amped up. I mean, in the original one, the people were already there in the store. But if there's anything I'm a little disappointed about, it's probably, well, you heard it. I'm a little disappointed about how they removed a little of the mystery of Tuxedo Mask. You know, but he's still awesome. I still like seeing him there.
That was impressive, actually, being able to see him actually having a reason for being there instead of just, she starts screaming and a rose randomly flies down and slams to the ground. You look up at the window and there's this guy that's sitting there that was nowhere near the area before.
It had the shock factor, like Batman. All of a sudden he's there, you know. It's like, when did he walk in, you know?
Yeah,
But
where the
this time
hell
we
did that
got to
guy
see
come
him.
from?
Yeah.
Someone should put a bell on him.
Put a bell around his neck.
All right, Red, go for it.
I liked it. This reboot was good. It reminds me of the old one, and I gotta look at it sometimes because I remember watching that show a lot. I forgot up to what series it was. I think it was when that little girl came into the picture. Can't
Sailor
remember.
Moon.
Yeah, but I remember watching it up to the series where I think it had to do with some kind of creature named Pegasus.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
the series you
that
started
part?
with?
That was awesome.
Yeah.
That is quite a bit ways into the series from the beginning.
Yeah,
That's really where you started?
That was super.
No. I watched it from the beginning all the way up to there.
Oh.
That's pretty
And-
far. That's pretty far, Red. You almost got there. You almost
Yeah,
made
that's
it.
almost the entire series.
Yeah, but I mainly watched it on Toonami back then on Cartoon Network because I was mainly a Cartoon Network kid. But I gotta
so you
admit,
probably
this is a reboot. This is a reboot done right. I like the whole art style. I don't give much credit to the anime style that I've seen in other shows, but this one actually sticked with me through the years. So as for one episode, I gotta say this one episode was good, but the only issue, I kind of had trouble with the pacing. I mean, this fight scene, it's like summon all the zombies or minions and stuff, and then the next few seconds it's over.
Yeah.
And everything else, it's like Sailor Moon's awesome, but when she's in her Sailor Scout form, and other times she is just annoying to watch. But I will give the show credit; it did a good job. But right now, this is the first episode. Can't really say how I feel about it overall, so I have to give it time. But good episode, good pilot.
All right. How about you, Peter? Or Neuromancer? And Lucy? Lucy, come back to us.
Is your mic on?
It doesn't say it's muted. Welcome back to him. Critic, what did you think?
Well, I've never watched Sailor Moon, like, ever. Although I've heard of it. But this episode, the visuals were certainly interesting. I liked that, but I didn't find it to be particularly interesting.
Okay, that's fair. Unova, how about you?
Well, how should I, like, the only previous experience I ever had with, these, like, sailor slash, magical girl anime was, the only one was actually the deconstruction of said, genre, which was, Madoka Magica, and I thoroughly enjoyed that series. And the only time I really heard of Sailor Moon was really the Nostalgia Critic's review on it. And that didn't leave a pretty picture on it since
he only watched like the first 2 episodes.
What?
And it was the American version too, wasn't it?
Yeah, he watched the English dub of like the first few episodes. Of course you thought it sucked. That part of it sucked.
Luckily, 4Kids went down in flames, so if they do wind up doing it done, it's going to be somebody decent.
4Kids is still alive. They're still doing Yukio.
It's still around, but luckily it's not making a lot of money. But yeah, Sailor Moon was dubbed by 4Kids, so that just gives it a shining recommendation for quality.
Yeah, well, now for actual opinions on this Sailor Moon Crystal first episode. I have to say the art style for it is very crystal clear. No pun intended. As like the thin lines combined with the fact that there's so much detail with like the pencil lines that the thin lines just make out to be for the viewer. It just seems very very traditional from the past when there used to be animations as such for like these Japanese anime like that, and it's really quite a visual treat to see. The story, however, it felt a bit shallow, especially in like the battle scene in which Sailor Moon only had to throw her tiara in order to defeat the baddie. There wasn't really much conflict as such. The zombies were just there just to be like, oh, one of them's gonna initially attack her, and it'd be like, oh, I'm gonna run, I'm gonna cry. Hyper voice ensues, and then the tuxedo mask. It's like, this is supposed to be a combat scene, like, but I have future hopes for the series getting better with like its new members bringing out more of a chemistry, and I feel like that's going to be like the strong suit for this series. It's not really going to be like the action scenes, but more of the chemistry between the characters, and hopefully some evolution on their part. So yeah,
Sorry.
Oh, I just finished.
Oh, okay. Sailor Moon was actually originally a girls' manga. It wasn't designed to be strictly with fighting or action sequence like Dragon Ball Z. It's why it tries to focus so much on its characterization and the relationships. And it's also why there's a lot of, at least in the 4Kids version, there's a lot of boy talk.
I mean, it's
only in the 4Kids version. The 4Kids version turns conversations about pancakes into conversations about boys for no reason.
Oh God.
Well, to tell you the truth, Sailor Moon is a lot like MLP in a sense. Except we have battles with monsters every episode. It's mainly focusing on how the characters feel, friendship, what's troubling them, and then you fight a monster, and then it's resolved.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the
Yeah.
action sequences really are at the focus of it. And Puzzle, you kind of beat me to it. I was going to make that comment. But yeah, this is also one of the original, one of the very first real good stories that basically hit the internet. It went international. It was a big deal 20 years ago. So when they started exporting anime and whatnot, Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball Z were some of the first ones that really became mainstream outside of Japan. Yay! We can finally hear it.
lose.
What?
Okay, well, perfect timing, Lucy. What did you think?
Unfortunately, my parents made me drive my sister to work, so I missed all of it.
Oh,
Oh, no. It gets better. Apparently, her shift was off, so I essentially did a loop around for absolutely nothing.
wow. God did not want you to
Okay.
experience Sailor Moon.
Okay, everyone,
Guess
we
not,
have to
no.
replay this whole entire thing.
Start over.
Let's have to get a
And say it
second
again.
perspective.
By the way, I noticed my mic is unmuted. Did anything happen?
Ah, the.
No, we just thought you died. We were just like, hello?
Actually, it would be funny if you left and all of a sudden we heard waffling and stuff, like a burglar broke in, and now we just witnessed
I
all
hear
of
several gunshot wounds.
Yeah, right. Guns
Not
firing.
gunshot wounds,
Oh
just
my
several
god.
gunshots.
Or maybe,
It's okay, guys. She's gone.
And then now
Back to
fucking
watching
world
anime.
to watch Sailor Moon with us. That'd be great.
Yeah, I just have them taped. I just have them taped to a like an office chair. I've like shot out all of his limbs.
And it'd be like.
Okay, so guys, forget everything you just watched. And now let's watch it again.
I am really sorry about that, Lucy. We will have to get you to watch it later.
Mhm.
I mean, we can. If you guys want to watch it again, we can. It will mostly be just his initial reaction.
I'm probably burdening you enough as it is. But
Jeez, Karma did not want you to watch it with us, Lucy. I am sorry.
and neither did my parents.
Karma is your parents.
Yeah, so it seems.
Okay, well, as for me, I definitely loved it, and for me, because I am a huge, if you couldn't tell by my commentary and everything else, I'm a huge fan of Sailor Moon, and I love the manga, I love the anime. I always liked the manga a little more than the anime, but there were still things that they changed that I'm like, why did they change it? It was fine. Why is he blonde? He was brunette. And that moment between Tuxedo Mask and Usagi was so ridiculous. That was ridiculously stupid.
So over the top.
So overblown.
I loved it.
It's like, you guys aren't supposed to think anything of each other. That's the point, it's like the first encounter. Oh, they didn't know. But now it's like, no, they did. Because they had a moment. Why? Why did they have a moment?
Because they had to have a
made
moment. It's
eye
a girl
contact.
show.
But overall, I would have liked to see the original theme, but I knew that was probably a lost cause. I suppose it's a little dated. Whatever.
Reboots are never as good as the originals.
Yeah, I encourage anyone to watch the original if they can, because it's there are some moments in the reboot that were better, but there were scenes from the original one that I really liked.
I'll just take all your guys' word for it.
Yeah,
Honestly,
that's
some of the best things that were.
I'm worried about certain things, actually. Like, I'm like, oh, good, it's because I'm like, oh, the manga is better than the anime, generally overall. But if they really ignore the original anime, there are some things I will be very sad to lose.
Like what?
the romance between Naru and Nephrite. That
Ooh.
like
Oh,
that
yeah,
whole thing,
yeah,
that
yeah.
whole thing, that was anime original, and I will be very sad to miss that.
Yeah, because that was kind of his redemption arc, and
Yeah, it was
it
beautiful.
was one of
and
the
it
first
was
villain redemption arcs I had
heart-wrenching.
ever seen.
Like, I
Yeah,
think I
guys.
cried more for that episode than I did at Bambi's mom. I swear to God.
Well, I did too.
Oh,
I did
Yeah,
too.
guys, I think I'm gonna go for now only because I
Right.
don't think I could be that relevant to these conversations. See ya.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
Take care.
Goodbye.
Hopefully we won't remove your name.
Well, I'm gonna have to leave soon, but
Okay.
overall, what did you guys think? Like, scale of 1 to 10.
9.5.
I don't
do
like
a
to
rating
give
system.
ratings.
Yeah, I don't
So
usually
point
do
for
ratings.
I would give it a 7 out of 10.
Okay.
I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. 8.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and do like my final summary on it then.
Go for it.
Okay.
As far as I can tell, the episode itself had some gorgeous adaptations for the visuals from the manga styles that I got to read. Of course, my mangas are actually later on in the story. It's not the original Sailor Moon manga, but it looks like it's definitely trying to stick more to that style than it is the original anime style, which is a good thing actually, because the manga style and the old anime style were so different because the anime style was done by hand. Now with so much advancement in technology for animation, they can do all these beautiful details and not have to take a whole lot of extra effort to get like the shading done on the hair, like we got to see, especially during like the running scene on her way to school.
Mm-hmm.
There's definitely some. Like I said, I do like the pacing. I like the storytelling that they've done for it. The visuals are completely out of the water in comparison to what the original was, and it does seem like it's more true to the actual story that Nakata Kikuchi was writing back in 25 years ago or so.
Oh, stop saying the time. It makes me feel
I was-
old.
I was very, very impressed with this. I liked it, and I am definitely looking forward to the next episode.
Yay.
All right.
All right. I think that pretty much wraps it up. Unless anybody has anything additional to say.
I'll watch the
Nope.
next episode, but I didn't really like this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
You like Sailor Mercury? Was that the one you said that you liked just based on the opening, the blue one? Or was
Yeah,
that you, Nova?
that was me. Like I felt like she seemed she reminded me of Sayaka from Madoka Magica. So hopefully this time it'll be a much more happier version of her.
Oh yeah, she's got a tragic backstory, but other than dying a few times, nothing really happens to her. She just gets by fine.
It's part of my tragic backstory.
Well, honestly, her backstory isn't that tragic. It's just that her father kind of left her. Like it's her and her mother, and it's not because her father is dead.
What a
But
dick.
I don't know if they're gonna go into that in the anime. I don't know. They didn't in the original. This was manga only. Maybe they will because it's being more towards a manga. I don't know.
Well,
It's certainly not like, hello, my name is Amy, and this is my backstory. I'm just gonna. No, I mean, it comes up much later.
yeah.
Like she mentions, like, oh
Story
yeah,
time.
like her mother is a doctor and she's really rich. And she wants to be a doctor like her mother. I think that's all that she really gives as an initial introduction.
Well, all I'm just thinking about is like I know like their main focus isn't about like combat, but like on characterization. But do they even try like in the original anime to make the fights a little bit more interesting, especially for the boss fights?
Yes, the boss fights are bigger and usually have
yes.
a lot more animation, a lot of flashiness. How the battles tend to work, it is kind of I shoot something at you, you shoot something at me type.
Who's ever can grow their beam bigger wins. That's
Yeah.
pretty much how the fight works.
Yeah, it's kind of similar to Dragon Ball Z like that. There's very few like actual punching and actual kicking in the anime. was very little of that, and it was
And it
mostly
usually
just human beings
has
exploring.
correlation to how they're feeling too sometimes. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, Sailor Moon has the Deus Ex Machina, but she can only use it like if she's got the proper emotion behind it. Otherwise, it may as well be made of glass.
Okay.
But you'll get to that later.
Well, thank you guys
Spoilers!
for this, and see you all next time.
See you, Red. Anybody else? Are we good? Everybody
I'm
wrapped up?
good. There's probably
Alright.
more I'd like to say, but I'm going to save it for our collab on this subject.
Right. We shall work on that. So, you got something, Uno?
No.
Alrighty, well, that's it from us. Thank you for joining us, the people who are still here, 7 of you. Thank you very much, and hopefully the people who will watch this later. Thank you very much, and we hope to see you soon.
Goodbye.